Afro-Indigenous nothing. She may got some Afro-Indigenous, you know what I'm saying, up in her in that way, here and there. But she throws it at everybody. So she got the whole United Nations up in that.
While she ran for the hills when Alex was gonna tap that ass. See, like this. The one thing I noticed about those two, whenever they get called out on their bullshit, they leave the fucking app. I never once left the fucking app at all.
Like, can we also point out that when Cross-Eyed Carrie was in Wisconsin, where both Ray and I exist, she didn't make any attempts to contact either of us, but wanted to ask Julian how far away we were so she could make sure she was safe. So if you really are that pull-up girl about that life, you had an opportunity and you passed it up when you were right here.
Right.
But I want to remind you that Indiana is 4 hours from me. So anytime, any day, you have my ability, you have my phone number, you have my DMs, you've never been blocked. If you feel like that, feel free to address me personally and we can arrange a meeting.
Right, they know,
because I don't run.
They know where I live. Like, fuck, they want to act like I open myself up to these fucking people in the way that they want to, like, try to use it against me and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what, at the end of the day, I really don't fucking care. I'm not scared of you. Like, you, like, it's just very fucking, I don't know, weird ass behavior. Like, she never once, like, contacted me, like, after, like, I realized, you know, that she's a fucking pretendian and stuff. But the moment that another pretendian like Jordan wants to start coming at me, but they always want to try to victimize themselves, like oh man, talking about women and everything like that. And then meanwhile, whenever a man wants to start drama, they're the first ones to go over there and defend, like, be right alongside a fucking guy. Sorry, I can't even really talk, but whatever.
Bunch of big ass pick-me's. In more ways than one. Like, bitch, you can't even like think for yourself without a man telling you what to do.
Right, okay. Since they want to bring up something personal to me, let's talk about, like, Chapa, the phone calls that when she was complaining about Carolina. She's like, I can't fucking stand her. She would be like calling me, crying. She'd be like, I can't fucking stand her, Chris. I can't stand her and stuff. And she's all telling me about, like, how insecure Carolina is, how she got into a car wreck because Carolina called her and was like having a panic attack because the guy didn't pay attention to her.
Oh wait, who was that guy? Who was the guy?
Jordan's fucking dad. Moore's dad. Like, these girls share the same fucking dude, like, families, man. Like, any fucking dude, they go for it. They get all excited. It's very fucking weird. She called me crying that morning and started telling me, and we would even have conversations. And at the time, I was already distancing myself from Carolina. And then Chapa started calling me and telling me, like, how she was so sick of Carolina. Like, on how she's, like, always calling her for, like, all this shit, making it seem like, I don't know, she was helping her or something. I don't know, just how Carolina got annoyed or like how she was getting annoyed at Carolina. She was always bitching about Carolina.
Right. I have text messages where we're in Jordan's live and Caroline hops in, starts talking about herself, and in the middle of the live, Chop is messaging me, oh, she just wants to be the center of attention. She's so insecure. I just let her be that. And then when I started noticing that when Caroline would come in, she would hop down. I messaged her and I said, hey, where you going? Like, where'd you go? You good? And she's like, no, I just leave now every time Caroline hops in because she makes it all about her. She centers herself. I still got the messages, baby. Like, we could do that. We could go receipt for receipt. And you could show me and the whole class and Jordan too, since you want to make allegations, where Chris doxed anybody. And before you try to show receipts, give me the definition and spell the motherfucking word.
Exactly. They always want to victimize themselves. It's fucking annoying. Like, how pathetic are you? How they are.
So you're telling me that Left Eye was hitting on the son and the daddy?
Yep.
Oh, you's a nasty hoe. Ew.
Yep. She like that. She like the auntie from Next Friday, keeping it in the family.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's well, you know, Indiana. So
Right.
I had to go through and stuff. Like, they could talk about like all the shit that I shared with them. At least I was my fucking self. And that was like my real fucking life. I didn't come crying to them about fucking TikTok shit. That was always them. Like the shit that I do,
Yeah.
responsibilities.
not the Aunt Sugar.
Oh my god.
That's so nasty. That's nasty.
She actually does look like that though.
Yeah. Keeping
But yeah.
it in the family with your nasty ass. And nobody wants it. That's the crazy thing. I have seen both of y'all throw it at every fucking man that y'all had that has spoken to you. And none of them took the bait. None of them wanted that.
That's crazy.
Clock that shit, bitch. You ain't even worth a TikTok fling, ho. So I can only imagine what your real life is full of.
Mummified dog shit.
While you was out here, Caroline, on your drawers on live with your big granny beige panties and shit, cause that's the only size that fits you, bitch. Running into the door frame and shit, trying to shake your back, your long ass big back, for a dude who just laughed at you.
Oh no.
It's very fucking wild. And the way that they want to have a problem with me being friends with Megan. Like, during the whole time and stuff, yes, I was loyal to fucking Caroline and Choppa because like I thought we were friends, and I always gave them like their fucking flowers and stuff, like you know, like everybody saw it like when I was friends with them, and I would be like, you know, like no one's talking about Choppa and Caroline, I'm not while I'm here. And then meanwhile, like I'll get the fucking like heat for like standing up for them. I was like, but like, you know, they're like always the type that would have a problem with whoever, like who you talk to, who you're friends with. Like, and I'd be like, oh, I talked to Victoria, and they'd be like, oh, I didn't know you still talk to Victoria. And then, like, I don't know. Like, they're so insecure with their friendships, too. They always want to monitor, like, what you're fucking doing, knowing who you talk to.
Nobody was checking for you on this damn app. And that's crazy. Like, the patheticness of the emptiness of your fucking both of y'all lives. Hoes of a feather. Flock together. Cause you hoes was all up in here. You couldn't be in a space without each other, especially Caroline. Especially after she started getting found out that she's a motherfucking Britannian, which, by the way, neither of them have come out and proven anything about what they've been claiming about their family or indigeneity.